Revised data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows the United States economy added nearly 1 million fewer jobs for the 12 months that ended this past March than previously reported. The figure is much higher than economists' original predictions of about 800,000 fewer jobs. And this downward revision, it comes after that disappointing August jobs report. Hiring slowed across the U.S. last month with just 22,000 jobs added. For more on this, let's bring in CBS News Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady, who has been following this all day. And Kelly, nearly 1 million fewer jobs than previously reported. What does this revised information tell you about the state of the U.S. economy?
So just a bit of context first. We have these annual revisions every single year. And this was April 2024 to March 2025, right? So this is basically 10 months of the Biden administration, first 2 months of the Trump administration. This was, though, the biggest on record, though. So this is that's why it was so eye-popping. What this tells us about the U.S. economy is that the slowdown that we have seen in the job market, we talked about it on Friday, right? We've seen it for 4 straight months, actually began quite some time ago. And so that's really important, that this is not just a recent thing. This is something that has been happening over the past year and a half. Now, what I don't want people to panic about is that we've lived through it. This is a backward-looking report. And
we already got through it. I love
we
that.
got through it, right? We're okay, guys. No, I mean, look, this is still concerning. It's a slowdown that has been happening for a while, but that's exactly why you didn't see the market react too viscerally, because even though those jobs weren't there, we haven't gone into a recession. So that's an important point.
I love that. I always appreciate your insight on all these things. But, you know, the Fed, obviously, you're watching what happens next Wednesday very carefully as it meets again to decide if or by how much it will make that rate cut, which I know you're saying is going to happen. How do you think that this is going to affect that decision?
Yes, Fed Day for all us nerds that celebrate it. This puts more pressure on Chair Jerome Powell and his team to cut, because you are going to see them face questions from a lot of reporters saying, hey, this has been happening for now 1.5 years. What are you going to do about it? And we talked about, is it going to be a 1/4 point? Is it going to be a 1/2 point? Depending on what the inflation data that comes later this week tells us, this jobs report, these revisions make the case more for a 1/2 point. So we will see.
All right. We'll be watching. Kelly O'Grady, thank you very much.